what is crypto? A crypto is a digital currency designed to work as a medium of exchange through a computer network that is not reliant on any central authority such as a government or bank. Now you might ask, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency without a central bank or single administrator that can be sent from user to user on a peer-to-peer Bitcoin network without the need for intermediaries. Now the question arises, how does it work? Each Bitcoin is basically a computer file which is stored in a digital wallet app on a smartphone or computer. People can send Bitcoin or a part of one to your digital wallet and you can send Bitcoins to other people. Every single transaction is recorded in a public list called blockchain. This makes it possible to trace the history of Bitcoins to stop people from spending Bitcoins they do not own, making copies or undoing transactions. Now you may ask what a ledger or blockchain is. A ledger is a book or collection of accounts in which account transactions are recorded. Each account has an opening or carry forward balance and would record transaction as either a debit or credit in separate columns and the ending or closing balance.
Now let us see how Bitcoin protects inflation. One of the Bitcoin's most significant advantages over other cryptocurrencies and even fiat currencies such as the US dollar is that it's said to hedge against inflation over time. Unlike other currencies, there is a limited supply of Bitcoin tokens. There will only ever be 21 million tokens in circulation, and according to current estimates, we should reach that cap around the year 2140 because there is a finite supply of tokens that should theoretically help Bitcoin retain its value over time. Traditionally, gold has been considered the strongest hedge against inflation. The supply of gold remains relatively steady over time, and gold tends to have an inverse relationship with inflation. And as the inflation increases and the US dollar loses buying power, the value of gold tends to increase. However, as inflation has surged over the past year, gold has underperformed, while everything from housing prices to gasoline to energy costs have soared. The price of gold has decreased over the past 12 months.
That's rough, buddy.
Use of Bitcoin in international trade. Bitcoin may have an attractive use in the overseas remittance market by using cryptocurrency as a medium to send money overseas. Users may be able to avoid some of the high costs charged by traditional banks and money transfer services. Bitcoin has been suggested as an attractive medium for international remittance market because of the borderless nature of cryptocurrency. Since anyone can use the blockchain, there is no need to send payments through a bank or RSP. Several blockchain startups offer services to facilitate Bitcoin remittance without requiring the user to understand the technology. We all know that Bitcoin has many disadvantages, but one of the major disadvantages of Bitcoin is that its damage on environment. Cambridge Bitcoin Electricity Consumption Index indicates that Bitcoin, the most widely mined cryptocurrency network, uses 122.87 terawatt-hours of electricity every year, more than the Netherlands, Argentina, or the United Arab Emirates. According to Digiconomist, a cryptocurrency analytics site, a single Bitcoin block may consume more than 2000 kilowatt-hours of electricity to be mined, which equals the amount of power consumed by average American household over 72.2 days. The amount of energy consumed by cryptocurrency mining is likely to increase over time as users' adoption of cryptocurrency increases, the mining efficiency decreases. Why cryptocurrency mining requires energy? The energy intensity of crypto mining is a feature, not a bug. Just like mining for physical gold, mining for Bitcoin or another proof of work cryptocurrency is designed to use large amounts of energy. The requirements for both expensive hardware and plenty of electricity to power that hardware creates barriers to entry, which in turn makes it extremely difficult, although not impossible, for a small group of miners to take control of an entire crypto network. Cryptocurrency advocates believe that this decentralized structure has many advantages over centralized currency system because cryptocurrency networks can operate without relying on any trusted intermediary such as a central bank. In places of centralized authority, miners use large amounts of computational power to operate and maintain the security of cryptocurrency network. Environmental impacts of cryptocurrency mining. According to Digiconomist, Bitcoin mining generates about 96 million tons of carbon dioxide emissions each year, equal to the amount of generated by some smaller countries. Mining for Ethereum produces more than 47 million tons of carbon dioxide emissions annually. Researchers at the University of Cambridge reports that the most Bitcoin mining, around 35% in the 2021, takes place in US. The US gets most of its electricity by burning fossil fuels. Kazakhstan, another country that gets most of its energy from fossil fuels, follows the US in accounting for 18% of the world's Bitcoin mining. As a result, two countries heavily depend on fossil fuels, are responsible for the majority of world's Bitcoin mining. Cryptocurrency mining also generates a significant amount of electronic waste as mining hardware quickly becomes obsolete. This is especially true for application-specific integrated circuit (ASIC) miners, which are specialized machines designed for mining most popular cryptocurrencies. According to Economist, the Bitcoin network generates approximately 30,000 tons of electronic waste every year. Cryptocurrency mining uses less energy. Large-scale cryptocurrency miners are often located where energy is abundant, reliable, and cheap, but processing cryptocurrency transactions and minting new coins does not lead to be energy intensive. The proof-of-stake method of validating cryptocurrency transactions and minting new coins is an alternative to cryptocurrency mining that does not use extensive computing power. The authority to validate transactions and upload crypto network is instead granted based on the amount of cryptocurrency that a validator has staked or agreed not to sell.
Even though Bitcoin is the latest technological advancement, threats still exist to it. Quantum computation represents a threat to many cryptographic protocols in operation today. It has been estimated that by 2035, there will exist a quantum computer capable of breaking the vital cryptographic scheme RSA in 2048. Blockchain technologies rely on cryptographic protocols for many of their essential subroutines. Some of these protocols, but not all, are open to quantum attacks. Attacks to blockchain vary according to whether they are public or private networks, but there are three primary ways hackers threaten blockchain: phishing, routing, and cyber. Bitcoin mining is the process by which new bitcoins are entered into circulation. It is also the way that new transactions are confirmed by the network and a critical component of the maintenance and development of the blockchain ledger. Mining is performed using sophisticated hardware that solves an extremely complex computational math problem. The first computer to solve the solution to the problem is awarded the next block of bitcoins, and the process begins again. Cryptocurrency mining is a painstaking, costly, and only occasionally rewarding. Nonetheless, mining has a magnetic appeal for many investors interested in cryptocurrency because miners are rewarded for their work with crypto tokens. This may be because entrepreneur types see mining as a pennies from heaven. In June 2020, RBI issued a showcase notice to one leading exchange in India after the agency failed to track the real beneficiary who had laundered more than Rs 2,800 crore using cryptocurrencies. In two related transactions, the agency found receipts of 880 crore and transfer of Rs 1,400 crore worth of cryptocurrency, but none of the transactions had the details of the beneficiary. Also, in December last year, the ED had arrested one person from Bhavinagar, Gujarat, who was found to be transferring a large amount of proceeds of crime from illegal online betting to Chinese nationals and converting Indian rupee to cryptocurrency.